Now, I had a negative comment come on my channel, but they removed it. But it didn't bother me. But just like today, that same negative comment that I remembered, it's triggered memories of people saying I was a quitter and I was a this and a that. Well, every time that happened was because what I was doing was going nowhere. Maybe I'd done something for 4 or 5 years and it had gone nowhere. People were taking me for granted, mocking me and stuff like that. Well, this is no different. Although people may not be overtly coming on here and saying negative things all the time. It sometimes happens, but yeah. A whole bunch of people can say a whole bunch of things that I say the same way and have hundreds of thousands of views and, like tens, they'll have like lots of likes too. Hundreds, like thousands of likes, and it's like all they said was the exact same thing as me. So I'm not knocking on them for saying what they say, but when people call me a quitter, because he didn't say, "Oh, you're a quitter." He said, "I was a message about how I was saying that I was gonna tone it down on TikTok, but I'll leave the 400 videos up here." And it says something like, "Yeah, that's you, honey," or something like that. And they were laughing. So, but then they removed it because I don't know, it was on the first one or the second or the third, but it was 60 second recordings, and yeah. Well, I'm not a quitter. It's why put your energy into things that you put years into that's gone nowhere, when you put energy into other things and it goes places, because you don't have to rely upon people liking you. Because I go out there and I was doing everything not everything, but I was being considerate of people. I was acting the way I thought they would they would do things to make them feel comfortable. I was going out of my way doing these things, and now I don't do these things. And I used to get ridiculed and mocked and taken advantage of. Now I get the silent treatment. I got confronted and people coming straight up to me and being aggressive because they were used to me being the other way around, but I was being aggressive in return because of everything they'd done to me, or people they knew they had done to me, and then they had started doing the same things. And then now all of a sudden it's just silent treatment. I appreciate the people that do like my stuff. Like, I saw Salah Hudden as liked a few, and just I appreciate it because, yeah. See, but this is, it just comes down to a popularity contest, because I say the same things that other people say, and they get like 100,000 views and 1,000 likes or something, and it's just a number. And I get what I get on here for saying the exact same thing, the exact same way, with the exact same length. So no, I'm not a quitter. Again, it comes down to that recording. It's not all about hard work and talent, because I got all the talent in the world to do things, a lot of things, and I put in the hard work.
Current group is platform control.
Yes, I know. So I booked on to work a while ago. Not a while ago, but like 5-10 minutes ago. So I'm gonna go now. So got the radio on silent, on off. Sorry. It was on like 5, I dialed it down to 0 because like 80 is like, well, I don't know how hard it goes, but once you get up to 20 or something, it's very clear. Yeah, it's not all about hard work and it's not all about talent. It's also about, are you popular? Like, who do you know? I mean, I got friends in real life, but it's just, yeah. Nobody cares, but it's alright. Because it used to be people cared in a way, but they didn't care. They just wanted to bully and take their frustration out on me. And they got angry and aggressive every time I stood up for myself eventually. And then in my late 20s, I got to the point where I was just like standing up for myself immediately. Then all of a sudden I was, see, you're getting worse. You're being worse. You're not better than what you were when you were younger. You're getting worse and worse. And if you're different, I don't know. It's just not all about hard work and talent. It's also about who you know. And I was always looking at the positive, but then when the negative stuck out to me, it's because it was always things that they mentioned that other people had done to me, even if they didn't say other people had done it to me. Other people had said to me and done to me that ruined friendships, and how I got stabbed in the back and how I lost job opportunities and stuff. So even though they didn't know, maybe they did know, they just didn't say these things, all of a sudden these things were coming out of their mouths, and all of a sudden I was nitpicking the negative, when in reality these negative things they had said I'd heard from other people before, which was the downfall of friendships and lost job opportunities and stuff. And yet when I be real positive, I still get people bring up, and one co-worker say nitpick something, and then we had to have conversations about it, but that got solved, so that's good. At least she was straight up and honest. That's why I like her, because then we got it sorted. Alright, so I park up my car so I can go do the patrolling up and down Thorndon Quay. See you guys.